Hello YouTube. Um, this isn't gonna be like an advice video. It's not gonna be a makeup video. It's gonna be one of those I'm going through some itch videos. Um, at the moment, like I said, I didn't tell you guys my whole story or whatever. I'm 21 years old. I have my own apartment and my own car. I have a full-time job. I'm still in school. I'm going through a lot. I'm trying to keep up with a lot of my own issues. Um, it sucks because I really need to take my own advice and like vent and talk to people about my own issues. And it really is hard. It really does suck. It's not easy. I'm gonna start with this one. Right now, I'm supposed to be preparing for a test. Um, that test is on work that I didn't even get to study because during the first half of the semester in school, I was stressing out and worried about where I was gonna live. Like I'm mad because I'm going to probably fail a class that I didn't even get a real chance to study for or get ready for. And it just kind of makes me feel like a failure because you're not going to get through it. Or you try, and a lot of people are commending me like, oh wow, Melita, I'm glad you tried, even after everything you've been through, but it's not easy. Two, recently I was told by my doctor because I got so stressed out recently that like I had a little fainting spell, or not a fainting spell, but I got a really dizzy spell. I'm kind of feeling really like anxious right now, but I had a dizzying spell at my job, and I actually got dizzy, and I actually leaned into a customer. He was actually Chinese, and I speak Chinese. I speak Mandarin Chinese, very limited amount. 我会中文一点, like I speak a small amount, and I'm trying to translate for this guy. So I'm going, 这个产品的样念, and then as I'm talking, I sort of like start passing out. If you guys are laughing that I'm speaking Chinese, I hope you guys enjoy that. I do this for a living, but yeah. um, so I'm like, 2个中, and I'm just like falling into him, and he's just like, go sit down. And he made me go sit down somewhere. I sat down. Some of my coworkers came over. They got me. They took me to the back. They gave me water. They gave me juice. Are you diabetic? When's the last time you ate? Blah blah blah. And I'm thinking, no, I'm fine, guys. I'm good. Like I don't know why this is happening. This never happens to me because, you know, not saying I'm one of those people that's always got to be in control, but I normally am in control. I normally have my stuff together, and at that moment, that was the one time I felt like I could not get it together, and I had just went through some majorly stressing stuff. Long story short, I went to the doctor, told the doctor everything. And the first thing he tells me is, "Are you getting counseling?" And I'm like, "I talked to some people about it, blah blah blah." He's telling me, my best advice to you is to just relax, learn how to relax. Okay. So I go home and I don't know how to relax. I realize that. I go home, I'm stressing, I'm stressing. I call up one of my great friends, Marcel. You should follow him on YouTube. That kid, Marcel, on YouTube. He's a really fun guy. He's really nice. I called him up and I'm like, dude, how do you relax? And he's like, I don't know, read a book, take a bath. I don't know. So I go ahead and I follow his advice and I feel a bit better that night. The next day I went back to the doctor. They take my blood and everything. They're testing it, whatever. I see the doctor the next week and the doctor tells me pretty much, dude, you're fine. Like you don't have diabetes, you don't have anything wrong with your thyroid. There's nothing wrong with your blood platelets. Everything's good. He was like, you're fine. I think that whole dizzying spell was really stress, and I was so surprised. I really thought that it was like a health issue. Thank God it wasn't a health issue because I do have a history of diabetes in my family. But then it's like, wow, that really affected me. Like I really almost passed out because of this. So that happened, and then afterwards, he's giving me, that final checkup that doctors do, and he's feeling around my neck. And at this point, he suddenly says, pretty much, um, I am gonna need you to lose 100 pounds though. And I'm like, what, dude? I knew I was overweight, but damn, like 100 pounds, like damn, like. I'm like, okay, I thought it was like, cause I'm 5'7", I'm a thick chick, as you can see, I'm a thick chick, but like, I didn't think 100 pounds, whatever. So not to say I'm stressing about that, but now it's like, okay, that's one more thing I've got to get a hold of. So not only do I have to pay my credit card bills, my electricity bill, my heat bill, my rent, my car payment, insurance on my car, paying for school, paying attention in school, even going to school, and then work, and then, trying to make sure I got my career straight. Now you want to tell me that I need to manage to lose 100 pounds? And the doctor was like, listen, I'm not, and it's like, you're trying to tell me not to stress, but it's like, God damn it, And he's like, no, 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 you'll be fine. He said, I'm not asking to lose 100 pounds by tomorrow, 100 pounds by next week, but, it might take a few years, it might take several years. He made a comment. He said, it might be culturally acceptable to be that size. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? Because I'm black? But, no, I knew the guy, he was just cracking a joke. Not cracking a joke, I'm making a statement, but I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a lot on my plate, and I just like sometimes saying it on YouTube makes me feel better, venting makes me feel better. So now I've got like a weight loss journey that I've got to start pretty soon because I don't want to. If I don't have diabetes now, I might get it someday if I don't watch my weight. And albeit I don't look 100 pounds overweight. I know I don't. Should I stand up for you guys? I don't feel like I look 100 pounds overweight, but then again, that could just be me. Luckily, like, thank the Lord, I don't know where it comes from, but I'm a very, very confident person, and I never truly think that I'm the way somebody says I am, but he said I'm 100 pounds overweight. Then again, I am like 5'9", so the weight looks different on me than I guess most people, but, I mean 5'9", 5'8", so I'm 5'8", but I am 241 pounds. Yeah. So you know what? The doctor might be right. But 100 pounds? I remember when I weighed like 160 and I looked skinny as hell because of my height and the way my weight is distributed. So like 140? But either way, I just got to get down to a certain weight. So I guess what I'm saying to this, I'm going to be, uploading videos from time to time from now on of like my weight loss journey. I need to start that soon. I need to get my life together when it comes to like school and work, and I need to learn not to stress so much and to follow my own advice and just believe in myself, which I do believe in myself. It's just there are times where like it feels like everything is closing in on you, and you feel like you're slowly crashing, and it's really just not a good feeling. You know, you feel like crying. You know, eh, you feel like you know almost like you're just like stressing out, and you feel it in your chest. Feels like you're drowning. It's just a lot of feelings, a lot of crazy emotions, but I know that it's something that I can get through. I know it's something that I'm going to have to get through. I already got through it, and that's the thing that I got to remind myself of is that I've gotten through the hardest times. Now it's just it's the aftermath, that I need to keep up with. And I sometimes don't look at my life for what it is. I'm only 21, but I stress like I need to have my life together within the next few years. Like I need to have everything set and scheduled and in stone, but I realize I don't. I realize I really just need to enjoy the moment I'm in. So, either way, thanks for listening, YouTube. Thanks for listening to me vent. I guess you could say this is video 1 of my weight loss journey. I'll do another official one later, but it was nice talking to you guys. Like I said to you guys before, believe in yourself, and I'm gonna work on believing in me. No, I do believe in me. I'm just gonna have to keep believing in me. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.